Yes. Cool. Thank you. All right. Okay. So today, how do we know we are free? Okay. Here's the thing. You can feel in your own physical body. Okay. You can feel when you aren't able to say what you want to say. You can feel when you can't do what you want to do. You can feel when you're not able to just ask for what you want. You can feel sometimes you'll be aware of feeling like a grab or an angst or a hold in the body where you just feel frozen. Okay. Those are all indicators that you got blockages, you got wounding in your subconscious, and it will keep you from literally from just being who you are. Okay. So, any situation, like for example, people have social anxiety. That means their body gets all nervous. Some people can't even show up at a party or a gathering because they have social anxiety. That's not free. Okay. Sexually, let's talk sexually. When you're not able to express and share what you're wanting, what you're feeling, what you're needing, you're not free. Okay. If you go out to eat and you're people are ordering and you're checking who wants what, and rather than just like what do I want, you're trying to figure out, well, what does everybody else want, and you're trying to stay in some sort of either financial thing or eating what other people eat. Okay, all these things are stemming from places of insecurities, feeling lack, feeling not enough, feeling not loved. Okay, but the question here is, how do we know we are free? Okay, so here's what happens. No matter what the issue is, you can feel physically whether you're liberated from something or not. Okay, so what it feels like, let's just say, let me think for a second. Let me see here. I gotta check. I gotta work on just look at someone because it's not nothing's coming to me. Okay. For me, Joe, it's more um like I'm just gonna I'm gonna post this question here because this is really about this is a different kind of freedom. And yet, when we are free in here, those externals don't affect us. We can still play by the rules. We can still do what society wants from us, but we don't have an angst in our body. We're not holding back who we are. We're not hiding who we are. We're not protecting ourselves, defending ourselves. We're free. Okay. So, whatever issue a person has, it isn't just one, people are massively wounded. Okay, it's like traumatized, wounding, carryover from past lives. So no one's really free from within unless they have cleared out their wounding and they have cleared out all the energies, the PTSD, the belief systems, things that are not the truth, and a person is literally living in the light of who they are. What I mean by that is your heart is open. You don't find yourself judging, finding fault of other. Okay, you're not in competition with anybody. You are open. Your heart is open. You feel love. You feel alive, and you're not afraid to express yourself in any way. Okay, in any way, no matter who you're with. There's no fear. There's no can't say that, afraid to say that, because you can say whatever you need to say. It's just it's the way you present things that makes a difference. But basically, you can feel when you are not held back, okay? The thoughts, your mind thoughts, okay? So if you're around other people, and let's just say some people might call it being shy, inhibited shy, okay? Well, if you are someone who feels shy around people and inhibited, you'll know you're free when you're not shy anymore. Okay. You'll know you're free when you're able to just in the moment, whatever's being talked about or whatever's being asked or whatever was presenting, you can just share and you have nothing in you that wants to hide or hold back or question whether your thoughts are real or not. So it's like the freedom comes from within. And this is the kind of freedom I'm talking about. Okay. Now, when we look at the freedom out in the world, of course, there's you have to, there's laws, there's traffic laws, there's real estate laws, there's tax law. I mean, there's all these things that, that kind of bind people up. But here's another thing that happens when we're free from within and our heart is open. It doesn't matter what the rules are, okay? We're not going to be affected by the belief systems around the rules. Yes, we'll be able to follow the rules. Like, let's just say driving, okay? So your heart's wide open. What actually happens is you're no longer in resistance to play the game, so to speak, of society, the society rules or the government rules or whoever's made rules on how to be, keep control over the people. Whatever you do, don't let them be free. Okay. So, but we can be free. We can be free from within. Here's what happens. Let's just pretend like in the past, driving. Okay, I did a lot of driving, people, because I used to be a pilot car driver, professional driver, and I've traveled a lot. So I've done a lot of driving. But in the, like younger in my life, I had a little bit of a rebel. Okay, so that rebel, I'm not going to follow the signs because I didn't believe in it. These are rules. I didn't make these rules. I don't buy into them. I don't see any reason to follow the rules. Okay, and what happens though is when the heart is open, because we don't care about the friggin' rules, okay, then we have no problem following them, if that makes sense, because there's no angst in the body that goes, no, 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 not doing that, not the resistance. It's like the heart is open. This is the game we're living in. We're playing a game here, we're playing by the rules. So you want to have rules, fine. It's like there's the body starts resisting and going with the flow of life, which is okay. There's traffic regulations, driving this fast on this freeway, whatever. It doesn't matter if you're in Kentucky at 55 and hit Georgia and hit 70. I go through that all the time. Okay. Because I'm right by the border, so I'm constantly crossing over. And the thing is, though, is again, there's a relaxation. There's an acceptance, and there's nothing that starts to fight against it and wants to be different. Okay, so that's a inner freedom. Okay, Cynthia is also mentioning the life as it is, and meaning the isness as it is. Life is going to do what it does. Can you be open and in the flow of the isness without resistance? Because all resistance is going to cause suffering. I don't care what it is. You got resistance, you will suffer. Okay. So also, we can tell we are free because we're not having resistance. We're not having judgmental thoughts like, oh, that's wrong, oh, that's stupid, or whatever those thoughts are. Okay. We don't have any of those thoughts. They don't exist. They don't present for real. Okay. So, people, here's the thing, just so you understand. I started my quest in 1984 to be free from my own inner wounding. Okay, what you may not know is I had a lot of abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, a lot of really intense situations, molestation, and all the sexual abuses. Um, I was always getting the switches off the trees and the belts and the razor straps and just that kind of stuff. And then all the other things that were happening as well. And then the abandonment of both mother and father. So I was pretty damaged and I couldn't function in the world. So I started my journey in 1984. And just think of think of me just like being in, like the kind of person that's like all, kind of like all folded in on yourself, and you can't function, can't look at anybody. That's who I was. Okay, for real. So I know what it feels like to be liberated from within, and to me, that is the greatest freedom we can ever experience. Is that feeling that we are liberated. There's nothing, there's no grabs, there's no angst. I'm not judging, fault finding, I'm not needing or wanting or wishing or hoping or storytelling or whatever. I am just being me in every moment. That's liberation. Okay. You can tell if you're not free because you can feel it. You get choked up, can't say what you want to say, can't express. Okay. Locked up from within. Okay. Clearly, it's simple to know if you're not free. And clearly, it's actually simple to know when you are. And it's also what's another thing that's really cool is in that journey of our own liberation, by getting work, by getting clearings, healing stuff, facing our emotions, unraveling, wounding, belief systems, all of that. As we keep evolving, we'll realize what happens is like where I once was stuck and frozen, I'm not anymore. But it doesn't mean that there may be other areas and different scenarios where I'm still have a grab, still holding back. But the thing is, though, is that all the time of clearing and healing and expansion of the self, there's less and less and less and less and less feelings of being inhibited, feelings of being blocked, feelings of holding back, fear of being judged. Okay, that all changes, people. I mean, this is why I do the work I do, because it works and it has changed my life completely. And thousands and thousands of lives I've changed as well. Hang on, what is this? What is this? Hang on. Okay. Can we free humanity with a for a clearing for this recently announced penis variant virus? They are announcing on the news something like Perial something, which is named after male anatomy. No kidding. I haven't heard of this one. Okay, can we clear humanity? Okay, here's the thing, people. I'm not going to clear humanity, just so you know. Let's get that anchored in, take that in, and realize Bonnie's not going to clear humanity. That's not happening, okay? I clear those who come to me, all right? This is cute, you guys. This is cute. Okay. Okay, who is this? Yes, Bigfoot, yes. Oh, there you are. I see you. Okay. So sometimes I turn on the light, it attracts bugs. So yeah, I use a different color bulb. That helps. Sorry, guys. Okay. That's cute. Bigfoot. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, the pyrola variant. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna clear the world. That ain't happening. I wouldn't even bother trying. Okay. Probably kill me if I tried to do that. Not not the people's, but the whole experience of trying to clear the whole world. Not gonna happen. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good, Cynthia. Good one, Cynthia. This is true. And when you clear it completely, and this is the truth, when you clear something completely, there's a few things that happen. Um, your external reality changes as well. Okay, so let's just say, you got all these places of feeling not enough, broken, shattered, whatever. No one loves you, poor me. Okay, as those energies get cleaned up, what happens is the external starts to shift and change, because you need to remember this. You are creating your reality 100% through your subconscious by your unconscious beliefs, carry over from past lives, woundings, trauma, shock, terror, crisis, all those energies in your subconscious. Not enough. So as you're going in and you're clearing these things, you're actually coming back more into the truth of who you are. And let's just say that I'll use social anxiety, because I remember that because of one of our accelerators, David. He even talks about it. Okay, he had social anxiety. We cleaned it up in 2 times. I could have cleaned up in 1 if I was focusing properly, but I wasn't. Anyway, so social anxiety is crippling. He actually come to a group clearing, came to the door, and turned around and left. Okay, he couldn't even go to his own kids' birthday parties. Okay, so once we cleared that up, all the pieces that were contributing to that social anxiety, when that was gone, game over. He can go anywhere, be anywhere. There is no more social anxiety. It is over. Over 100%. Okay. Everything changes. So in that, he's no longer drawing to him situations or people, circumstances that are going to activate that, because it's no longer viable. He's not broken in that way anymore. Okay. So that's what happens. And then the other piece, which is really cool, is when you are so ingrained in all these reactions that you live with every friggin' day of your life, whenever you have a reaction, you know that one. And so anything that's going to bring that reaction, you're already looking for it. Okay. What happens is the mind keeps looking for the reaction, waiting for that, waiting for it. It doesn't happen. It takes about 3 days for the mind to stop looking for that reaction. Okay. Because it's gone. The wound is gone. The mind hasn't adjusted yet, so it takes time for it to stop looking. When it stops looking, then what happens is you don't even have a thought. You can't find the thought, you can't find the feeling, you can't find the reaction because it's not there anymore. That's what happens when we do clearings and get all the components, okay? Now, keep in mind, getting all the components to a particular issue may take more than one session. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. You got hundreds and hundreds, some of you all over 1,000 of lifetimes, and you got all the wounding carried over. If you think you're going to have one session or two sessions and everything will be gone, you're delusional. Okay? Yes, our work is amazing. Yes, it unravels, but you got to get all the components. And sometimes that takes a little time to get everything. Okay. And it's one of the most potent, deepest healing modalities in the world. So trust me, I've been looking for the magic wand. I've been looking for the pill. I've been looking for everything to do instant to clear everything. Trust me, I have been working on it for 37 years. I haven't got that yet. I seriously doubt it'll happen simply because part of the soul's journey is going through some of the things that you've gone through, some of the experiences. It's like there are things that you're meant to learn, meant to know, meant to experience as a soul evolving. Okay, so those are not going to go away. Okay. Mhm. Okay, here's one. Okay. What can you share about the mind with overthinking about fear and worry? Okay, that's going down the rabbit hole. Okay, so when something's happening in let's pretend, or let's just say someone's got like a court thing happening. Someone's getting sued, and there's a court thing, and they're spinning around it, worrying and stressing, projecting into the future. Okay, so there's not a lot. I mean, you can do things like just keep pulling yourself back in and remind yourself, oh, I'm on the mind train. I'm going down the rabbit hole. Keep pulling yourself back in. But here's what's happening. Something's triggered and lit up inside of you. Okay. There's a wound, a belief, something within is triggered, activated. Let's just pretend, go back to court bang. Okay. So what happens is if I start tracking, going deeper, then I'm going to find the worry, the stress, the fear. Okay. And maybe there's fear of being punished, whether you were right or wrong. Okay. We all have that one where we got punished for things we didn't do, punished for things we did do. Okay. So there's wrong, there's that kind of energy. So it's always about what's in the subconscious. And when our mind spinning, it's because something is being activated within. Okay. You're not going to be able to override it. There's no magic way to get your thoughts to stop. It's really about get a clearing. I'm not joking. Even if it's that 15-minute clinic, we've got clinics now at 3 time zones. You can find one. It's $37. It's a deal. Okay. You can go to the clinic and just see if you can't get that particular issue unraveled. Okay. To give you some relief. And other than that, then get clearings, get healing work, because it's activating something in your subconscious. It's not going to go away till you find what the root cause is, or what's causing this kind of energy, this kind of feeling, that worry, fear. Okay, that's the best thing you could possibly do. If you want to end it now, get a clearing, get that energy cleared out, find out what it is, unravel it, so that you're no longer in that down that rabbit hole where you're spinning, projecting, stressing and worrying. Because the thing is, what you don't know is not one of your mind thoughts is real. So that means whatever you're thinking, how it's going to look or how it's going to play out or what it's going to be, the mind thought is never right, ever. Okay. It'll take you all over the place, tell you all kinds of stories. That's your ego trying to protect you, save you. Okay. So I do want to remind people today we do have group clearing at in about 37 minutes, clearing anxiety. That will help. Sometimes that anxiety is what needs to get cleared out. I can go in there and start clearing anxiety. So today is clearing anxiety. It's a big one. Okay, what? Okay, hang on. What is that? What? Just meant, okay, just meant get a jump on Bill Gates' team. Bent on hurting us. Oh, Bill Gates. Right. Okay. Yeah, Charlene, I always wondered if you can clear the shadow. No, you guys know. You see, what you don't understand is, when I'm doing clearings, I'm dealing with individuals. I'm dealing with our group clearings, like when y'all come. What you're asking, these types of things are like massive. You have no idea how much is in play. And even releasing implants, we got to do some stuff to really get you free from implants from the government, the military, 1%ers. Okay, even the aliens, most aliens will come and they'll do it. Okay, we got to be secretive when we're dealing with the government or the military or the 1%ers. We just did a little training. I just did a little training teaching my people how to clear those kinds of implants and also make sure that those implants don't get reimplanted. Okay, so there's things that you can do to make sure that you can remove these implants and that the person will not be reimplanted. Okay, but again, it's it's like under the friggin' radar. Okie dokie. What? Hang on a second. What? My clearing with William and the team on sea bugs is fantastic in your vault. Like do a 2.0. Okay, I'm kind of remembering that one, but I don't remember. Maybe Cynthia can find it. That was a good one. Okay. Clearing implants. Yeah. Okay. So aliens implant people. Sometimes it's because you've been someone they've been, taking up, doing research, whatever. Okay. Sometimes they're just friends. They've known you from other lifetimes. Sometimes you've been a test subject for lifetime after lifetime of the soul. Okay, so implanting. The implanting will come in, they'll put devices, mechanisms, implants in to do all kinds of different things. It affects your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs, your behaviors, affects your health, your well-being, all kinds of stuff, okay? So taking most alien implants out, no problem. We just say, hey, whose is this? Come take it out. They take it out. But what they won't do is they won't take every one of them out. Okay, so there's more. You got to find it or you got to ask them, are there more? Are there more? Okay. Get them take out. There's a few groups of aliens that will not work that way. You have to do trades. Okay, those are the military guys. They work with the military government. Those guys do not give anything away for free. They want something in trade. So I always trade with them. When we're dealing with the 1%ers, government and military, again, we can remove those implants. We can make sure that they never come back. But we have to get the file trashed, put it away, non-threat, non-threat, no danger, not important, don't matter, so that the file goes into a different file, or it goes into the delete file, or it goes into some other archive file, okay? The key is we have to get that file off of the system. Otherwise, there'll be some kind of alert that the implant has been removed, and they will be re-implanting, okay? So there's a whole training on that. But yeah, almost everyone has implants. One of my team found one on me. I can't remember what it was, maybe it was Tina or Sarah. I can't remember, but yeah, I had a 1%er implant, motherfuckers, and I didn't even know it. Okay, but I could feel it when it was gone. It was like, whoa, I felt that. Okay, but anyway, people, it's really about power over, keeping you afraid, keep you disempowered, keep you stuck, keep you believing all the shit that's seemingly happening in the world. We got others pulling the strings on all this kind of stuff. So, buying into it isn't going to serve you, doesn't serve anybody. You need to understand and know the truth. But you won't do that until you start unplugging. Okay. Yeah, so here's here's the thing. Yes, I'm talking about energetic implants. These things are friggin' powerful. They can. If I could put an implant in every one of you and fuck you up right now. Okay, I promise that will never happen, ever. Okay. Okay, yeah. So there are physical things that's happening, but those usually happen when you're in person, you're part of the military or government, you are being implanted with physical things, you're pretty much aware of it, okay? But what I'm talking about are the energetic ones, and they can be huge. They can be anywhere. They can be little. They can be in your brain, your nervous system. They can be in your heart. They can be anywhere in your body affecting you, okay? Yeah, so it's astounding. It's just seriously astounding what's being done to humanity. It's seriously wrong, but what are we going to do? We're here on planet Earth where the masses are buying into the fear shit that's being fed to them. They're believing the stuff that, the masses, you got masses and masses, mainstream consciousness buying into everything. Okay. We can't stop it, but good news is we're on our way to a major collapse eventually. Won't be cool, but that's what's up. Okay. we could have a blog. Okay, yeah. So people, if you want to get some work done, we do have my accelerators some of them do have private session packages. You can get deals. You guys, for what we do, it's priceless. Seriously. Just ask Cynthia. Cynthia knows. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah. Mind over. I'm still tripping on yes, Bigfoot. Yes, that's pretty cool. I like that guy. Okay, let's see here. Okay, yeah. Answer that. Okay, all right. So again, people, let's just really quickly just think about all the variants, all the viruses. Okay, remember, there's always been viruses. There will always be viruses. Now there's a big thing to make people terrified of them, but they've always been there. Okay, just take care of yourself basically, and be smart, and know that what crystals are good for implants. I haven't really found. Well, you could hang on. Here's from. Yeah, here's from Yes Bigfoot. Yes, good. What crystals are good for implants? The higher frequency ones, like that pure crystalline light frequency one, it would be good. There's there's others that try to absorb the energy of it, but it doesn't really stop them. What you want to do is interfere with them, damage them so that they won't be functioning. Okay, if you're not able to get it out yourself, you suspect you've got some kind of implants, then then you just put these like crystalline energy, bright crystal energy on there. Let me just think. Anything is amethyst? No, amethyst won't do it. No, it's got to have power. It's got to have bright, strong power. Oh, hang on, diamond energy. Diamond energy will help too. All right, guys. Just so you know, we have a group clearing in half an hour. Topic is clearing anxiety. You want to get your anxiety out. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you might even just do some. Well, no, they're not going to tell you about implants. Okay, so energetically, it looks like that pure, bright, strong, pure light, like a diamond will do, like that, like that crystal frequency will do as well. So you can use those kinds of things on your body to help, kind of. What it does is it affects the frequencies, and it malfunctions it, so they're not functioning, but it doesn't get them out. You want them out, because if they're malfunctioning, they'll get the message, they'll come, they'll restabilize it, whatever. So you want them out. You want them out. All right, everyone, till next time. Thanks for showing up.